Hello YouTube, this is my first Lionel slash MTH layout video. My name's Jay, and this is the layout I've been working on for a couple years now, on and off. Unfortunately, the house I live in is too small, so I had to kind of put this at my parents' house, taking up half of their basement, but they don't seem to mind, so it's all good. It was originally going to be just a temporary layout, but I kind of got suckered into the hobby like most people, so it keeps growing and growing. Unfortunately, I'm running out of room on the tracks for my cars and engines, but it is what it is. Right now, I run exclusively MTH engines on the DCS system using Lionel Fast Track, which seems to be working out pretty good. All the switches they're all over the place. I got 036 manuals, 060s, 48s, 72s. I have two concentric loops, mainly 060 and 048 curves. Buried inside the mountain is another loop, and I've incorporated two reversing loops on this layout so I can get trains to run all sorts of different directions. And thanks to the DCS system, I can run up to 3 or 4 trains at the same time, just being careful not to have any crashes. But I have a little mixed bit of everything. I got some couple of post-war Lionel cars, mainly that gondola right there. That was from the 80s. And a classic Lionel Evans auto loader right there. Gotta love that, with original cars from the 50s. Other than that, everything's pretty much modern. A little bit of MTH, a little bit of Lionel. I think I might even have an Atlas car somewhere in here. Not partial to the rolling stock, but for engines I do like MTH. Would prefer to have all Premier, but unfortunately I can't afford that, so most everything is Rail King's scale versions. That way I can get the size with the opportunity to run on my inner loop, which is 036 curves. A little bit of everything. I only have one steam engine. Really kind of prefer the diesels, but eventually, if I have the room, I'd like to have full-size steam engines. That's just the way it is. The mountain itself was originally going to be temporary, but it's plaster cloth and whatnot, just with a coat of paint on it, some plaster rocks. It's not a permanent layout. It's designed to be taken down when eventually I move from out of my townhouse to something a little larger. It's still in progress. I don't think it'll ever be finished, but that's okay. That's the whole point of the hobby, right? Let's see. What else? My wife's collection of Snow Village houses actually work out really, really well for size. They're not scale by any stretch, but compared to the size of the trains and the vehicles, everything looks pretty nice. The only problem is the people, if you see like here at the church, the people wouldn't exactly fit inside of the church. So if you can get past that, everything works out really, really well. I do have a second level, as you can see, walking around the backside with the fast track trellis system. It goes up through the mountain and comes back out. Come on, focus here. There we go. But a little bit of everything. Control panel, right now, everything's run on the Z1000 and a Z500 brick. The ZW here isn't hooked up to anything. I had it, was going to use it, but couldn't get the voltages just right. The 1033 over here is used to power my switches separately. All the switches here I do have underneath somewhere. If you can see it, there's an MTH AIU right there that actually operates all of my switches. Also, these levers are incorporated. They do work. In case you want to sit here, you can throw switches here, but I like to use the remote because I'm lazy like that. Other than that, not too much in the way of engines. I have my Norfolk Southern SD70 ACE right here. It was from a Rail King set a couple years ago, I believe, with 3 intermodal stack cars. I also have over there the CSX MP15 AC and the Pennsylvania 686 turbine. That was from an older set. That was the first engine I got that kind of got me back into the hobby. I do have an older Lionel switcher right here. It's a conventional I don't run it just because I don't have anything. I don't want to put conventional on the loop with the DCS. It might mess everything. It wouldn't mess everything up, but I can't control it separately. Other than that, that's about it. I got a little yard area with a couple extra pieces on here. I'm sorry about the camera work. It's a little shaky. I had a video on my other phone, but it got stolen while I was at work last week, so I got to shoot this again. Other than that, that's about it. I don't get a chance to work on it too much, especially now that it's summertime. Right now it's 4th of July, so happy Independence Day, everybody. Other than that, I work on it during the winter. I don't know what else I'm really going to do to it. Basically, it's probably about as good as it's going to get, other than adding actual cars to it. More rolling stock. Always got to get another piece. I'm getting a new engine hopefully this week. It's in stock where I buy my trains at modeltrainstuff.com. Their store is over in Hunt Valley, Maryland, and I'm close to that. So it's if you ever get a chance to go there, it's they actually have really good prices. So keep an eye out, modeltrainstuff.com. Other than that, thanks for watching, and hopefully get some hits on this video and post another one soon. Thanks. Bye.